Yeleheinu Avakshot Toiv Loch, my dear friends, Erev Shabbos Parshas Tzav, Erev Shabbos Parshas Poro. The Shabbos that represents Tzav commandment, and Poro which represent the commandment which is above logic. So let's give more tzedakah and pray to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Let's already reach that time which defies all logic. The time of Mashiach, the time of redemption. It's Friday, I usually share a story. So, this week, we celebrated the conclusion of the 43rd time cycle of the study of the Rambam. And we began on Wednesday, the 44th cycle. So there was a big siyum, a big conclusion ceremony. A person shared his own experiences with the Rambam, with the learning of the Rambam. Besides the fact of feeling so enriched, of feeling so connected to Torah, to all the aspects of Torah. He says, when I finished the entire cycle of the year, I was in shock. I did it. And I committed myself, and I'm proud of myself that I was able to keep my commitment. But then he says, I want to tell you, I had a tremendous ulterior motive too, and it worked, a side benefit. I had an issue with the taxation department. And as you know, auditors have to find something even when everything is perfect. That's their job, because they have difficulties believing that a person is really squeaky clean, pays all his taxes and makes sure that everything is above board. They're paid by the government to find problems, not to find that everything is good. So when I was told that I'm getting an audit, I wasn't a happy camper. Not that I was really concerned, but it's going to cost me a fortune in terms of time. My accountants with many, many businesses, and who knows what else they're going to dig up. So I wrote a letter to the Rebbe, and in that letter I wrote to the Rebbe. I says, I make a commitment, although I didn't do it till now, but I'm making a commitment that I will study every day the 3 chapters of Rambam. And I'm asking for a blessing that the audit should go well. And he says, my friends, the auditors complimented me for how perfect everything is. And then he shared another story. That was his personal story. There was a shliach in Eretz Yisrael who was deeply and gravely indebted for his many institutions. And he wrote a letter to the Rebbe, and he asked the Rebbe for a blessing to come out of his debts. And as he wrote, my chayvos, my debt for the institution, are beyond me. I can't see how I will come out of it, and this is endangering all the institutions, which included the Chabadas, which included a school, it included the yeshiva, it included the preschool. Everything was in danger of collapsing under the weight of those astronomical debts. So please, Rebbe, a bracha to come out of it. And the Rebbe responded him, have you paid up all your debts of the study of the Rambam? In other words, how many days have you missed out on learning the Rambam, and then you never made up for those days, for those chapters that you skipped? And the Rebbe said, pay up all your debts of the study of the Rambam, and Be'ezras Hashem, all your financial debts will be covered. So he started doing this. And he had quite a few debts. Simple. Assuming that he even only during the year forgot 20 days. But it's 60 chapters. That's a lot of chapters. He sat down and he started studying those 60 chapters. And believe it, he said, miraculously, out of nowhere, suddenly I got money's support from people that I didn't expect. The banks called me, let's make a deal. And as soon as I paid out all my debts for Rambam, all my financial debts were all covered. So friends, start learning Rambam every day, either 3 chapters or 1 chapter, or at least the mitzvahs corresponding. Go on the website Chabad, CHABAD.org, daily study, and there you can follow the whole thing. In the meantime, let's meet in the Beis HaMikdash.